In the year of 1888, a series of murders took place in the months of August through September in the poverty-stricken Whitechapel district of London, England. All of these murders are still to this day thought to have been committed by the world's most infamous serial killer, Jack the Ripper. However, via communication across countries and seas, the mass hysteria that emerged as a result of the Ripper's reign of terror has claimed the lives of many more.
Boy, that's a peculiar-looking bundle over there, Tim.
By God, you're right.
And that foul smell!
Is that blood on it?
Bloody hell!
On August 31st, 1888, two men, Charles Cross and Robert Paul, discovered the dead body of Mary Ann Nichols at 3:40 a.m. in the Whitechapel district of London. Mary's neck had been deeply slashed, and along with other injuries, she had also been disemboweled by her killer.
Bloody hell!
The second Ripper killing was that of Annie Chapman. Her body was discovered in the same state as Mary Ann's, despite one major difference. Annie Chapman's womb had been removed from her body. Because of this detail, detectives investigating these murders were given one detail about who the murderer could have been. With the precision of which Annie's womb was removed, detectives were led to believe that the killer was someone with high anatomical knowledge, perhaps a doctor. The Ripper then continued to lengthen his list of victims over the next few months. As word of the Ripper's slayings traveled across the world, many copycat killings began to spring up across the world as serial killers attempted to replicate the Ripper's style and method of killing. This is a prime example of mass hysteria, a form of hysteric group conduct in which people are so hypnotized by the actions of those around them, they begin to mimic those actions themselves. Just one example of these copycat killers is Jason Derrick Brown, who followed in the footsteps of the Ripper 120 years after the Ripper's original killings were carried out. However, contrary to his idol, both also from the Whitechapel district of London, before he was arrested and sentenced. Another infamous Ripper copycat killer is Peter Sutcliffe, who murdered 13 women and attempted to murder 7 others. Like Jack the Ripper, Peter murdered only women, and he teased the police investigating his crimes by sending anonymous letters directly to the detectives investigating his crimes. He was titled the Yorkshire Ripper, based on the fact that his crimes were committed in Yorkshire rather than the Whitechapel district like Jack's. Although Jack the Ripper has only 5 canonical kills to his name, those invested in his case believe that he may have taken the lives of up to 11 women. Had they perhaps not been directly by his blade, the Ripper's notorious spree has definitely claimed the lives of many more in the following years. These copycat killings are one prime example of how communication leads to mass hysteria and lengthening the consequences of historic events.